Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando nesikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisiphote njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla. UDr Melusi Gigaba ubhale kanje, I have been summoned to appear in court this morning. I do not know what the charges are yet, but I'll let you know after receiving the charge sheet. Let me declare that I have full confidence in our courts. They are the forum where facts, not fiction, will finally prevail. My confidence is built on irrefutable evidence and a commitment to full transparency. Ngena ku-X eyaziwa nge-Twitter ngazithela phe kwey'ndaba ezithi uDr Melusi Gigaba uyovela phambi kwe-IDEC uye court namuhla, njengoba ubona kade ngikufundela le post. Udaba lakhe limayelana ne-IDEC, njengoba eshilo Advocate Johnson ukuthi baphenya abantu laba aba-implicated kwiZondo Commission. Omunye futhi umuntu esokhuluma ngaye uMinister Senzo Mchunu. Sizokhumbula ukuthi ngokudlule kwakuphuma iwaranti yamaphoyisa for ukuthi enze i-search and seizure, athathe amafoni wabo nama-gadgets wabo, nje ngisho njalo. Abantu ababe kuleyo list kwaku-Brown Mokgotsi, kube ngu-Cedric Nkabinde chief of staff, bese kuba uye uMinister uSenzo Mchunu. Engimkhohlwa uGeneral Shadrack Sibiya. Ama-gadget kaGeneral Shadrack Sibiya bawathola, uBrown Mokgotsi ubebaleka bawathole nje kamumva emveni kokuba eqamba amanga wathi ubedutshula imoto yakhe, bawatholile kama-gadgets. UCedric Nkabinde ngagcina ebalekile because wenza i-media briefing wathi ufuna ukwazisa abantu base-South Africa ukuthi uma ngase kube khona into eyenzeka kuye, umuntu ofuneka athathe lo blame u-National Commissioner ngaleso sikhathi. Kodwa ama-gadgets wakhe wayithe ngaleso sikhathi awathathiwe. Uminister uvele phambi kwe-ad hoc committee ama-gadgets wakhe engathathiwe. Sizokhuluma-ke ngalolo daba-ke, kodwa siqale odabeni ka-Gigabyte. Ngesikhathi u-CIC uJulius Malema bekabuza u-Advocate uJohnson izolo, ubuzile ngalolu daba lalabantu laba aba-implicated, wabuza ukuthi ayikho na into ezokwenzeka, akekho na former minister ozoboshwa. Ngicela uze la.
Advocate, is there any arrest of high-profile politicians and the cases that you said there's overwhelming evidence that is going to happen anytime soon by IDEC? Will we be seeing any arrest of high-profile people, especially those involved in PPEs and Bosasa and those kind of things anytime soon?
So, Honorable Malema, the PPE matters are all being dealt with by the DPCI and the Specialized Commercial Crime Unit. In terms of matters that we have in our space that arise from the commissions, yes, where there is evidence, there is going to be arrests, and there are some arrests that are in the pipeline.
Any former minister who might be arrested tomorrow or this week?
I cannot comment.
There's one coming. Now,
Siubuza njengomuntu obesevele nolwazi ukuthi ukhona uformer minister ozoboshwa, njengoba ebuza ukuthi akekho uformer minister ongasaboshwe na. Tomorrow ube refer to usuku lanamuhla. Uthi advocate she can comment, uthi na there is one coming. UCIC ubesazi ukuthi namhlanje zizomkhalela uGigabyte. Nasi statement asikhiphile uGigabyte mayisazisa ngalolu daba. A statement isiphuma kwi-private office ka-Dr. M. Gigaba, co-chairperson we-Standing Committee on Defence. Siphume ngomhla ka-7 November 2025. Sifundeka kanje. Dear Knowledge Nkanyezi Malusi Silwanetshe Gigaba has been informed by the National Prosecuting Authority, also known as NPA, that he is required to attend court on 7 November 2025, where he will be formally charged in connection with ongoing proceedings related to procurement activities at Transnet SOC Ltd. Dr. Gigaba will appear in accordance with the summons and in full respect of the rule of law. He reaffirms his commitment to cooperating with the judicial process and expressed confidence in the integrity and fairness of South Africa's legal system. Wayese ebhala nanka amazwi alandelayo, open quotes, I respect the process of our constitutional democracy and will continue to cooperate fully with the legal systems as it performs its duties. My conscience is clear regarding my conduct in office. My actions have always been guided by policy, process, and value of accountability and service, close quotes. Iyona-ke letha le evela ku-ofisi lakhe uDr Melusi Gigaba elisazisayo ukuthi zimkhalele namuhla njengoba beshilo CIC. Uma kodwa izondo commission izosetshenzwa kahle, ingasebenzi ngobungani, ingasebenzi ngoba i-attack abantu abathize, silindele ukuthi abo Gwede Mantashe bayovela phambi kwayo, noMvula Nonkonyane, even uCyril Ramaphosa, ngoba uDr Brian Molefe naye wam-implicate, wambala ngempela kwizondo commission, naye implicated. No Lucky Montana naye futhi wam-implicate upresident uCyril Ramaphosa. Kodwa uma izosebenza kahle feli ingasetshenziswa njengesikhali sokulwa nabantu abathize, kufanele labo bantu sibabone nabo zibakhalela. Fanele sibabone nabo zibakhalela. Asidlelo dabeni luka Minister uSenzo Mchunu bese sifunda iletha ezosicacisela ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngodaba lika Agriz weBusasa. Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, who is on leave of absence, has handed over his electronic devices to police amid an ongoing probe. These include a state-issued laptop, personal tablet, 2 unused old cell phone, and an active cell phone that he uses. Uma ukhumbula, uGeneral Mkhwanazi wachaza eseParliament ukuthi bonke abantu aba-involve ekushutting down i-political killing stars team uyaba-investigate. Umuntu okuqala wafake i-affidavit yakhe kwaba u-National Commissioner. Kwathi makuzwakala indaba zokuthi kunama-warrant of arrest for ukuthi kutholakala ama-gadgets kaMinister uGeneral Shadrack Sibiya, Cedric Nkabinde kanye noBrown Mogotsi, wakonfirma u-National Commission ukuthi impela u-aware, uyazi. So njengoba ubona uMinister uya-cooperator to isicelo se-political killing stars team. Funde nansi letha ephuma kwe-NPA mayelana nodaba lweBusasa no-Agriz. Statement isiphuma ku-NPA basibhale ngomhla ka-6 kuNovember 2025. Isihloko sithi Agriz enters into a plea and sentence agreement with the IDEC in the Busasa corruption case. Efundeka kanje, the Investigating Directorate Against Corruption, IDEC, has today, on the 6th of November 2025, at the Gauteng Division of the High Court, Pretoria, entered into a plea and sentence agreement in terms of Section 105A of the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977 with the legal representative of Angelo Agriz, the former Chief Operation Officer in Busasa, who was charged with corruption involving Linda Morris Mti, former Commissioner of the Department of Correctional Service, Patrick O'Connell Gilligram, former Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Correctional Service, and Vincent George Smith, a former member of the National Assembly who chaired the Portfolio Committee on Correctional Service. In terms of this agreement, the accused pleaded guilty to 3 counts of corruption. 2 of those counts of corruption alleges contravention of Section 4(1)(b) of the Prevention and Combating of Corruption Activities, and 3rd count of corruption alleges his contravention of Section 7(1)(b) of PRECCA. He also pleaded guilty to 1 count of money laundering and contravention of Section 4 of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act. The accused is sentenced to 10 years direct imprisonment on each one of these 4 counts, total to 40 years, direct imprisonment, which is wholly suspended for 5 years on various conditions, including that the accused cooperate with IDEC and provides the investigators attached to the IDEC and the SAPS official assigned to the investigation of this matter with affidavits detailing a full context of his knowledge of all matters investigated by IDEC regarding the corruption by both public and or private officials at Bosasa. The IDEC affirmed that while the crimes committed were severe, representing a critical component of state capture, the agreement secures a definitive conviction and mandates agrees continued and truthful cooperation. This cooperation, which include providing affidavits in terms of Section 204 of the Criminal Procedure Act and testifying in all proceedings, is indispensable to the NPA ongoing investigations and future prosecution against other high-level individuals implicated in the Bosasa corruption network. This outcome ensures that the pursuit of broader accountability is prioritized. Furthermore, the NPA Assets Forfeit Unit will proceed with opposed confiscation inquiry in terms of POCA to recover proceeds of these criminal activities. Kube bekuyimi noma kunguwe bewungeke uzuthi ugwetshwe bese unikezwe suspended sentence bengeke kwenzeke. I-justice system yethu iyakubheka ukuthi unjani ibala lakho. I-justice system yethu iyakubheka futhi ukuthi unamalini ephaketheni. Olunye udaba oluvelile ngo-Dr. Melusi Gigaba yilolu. IDEC says they are engaging with Dr. Malusi Gigaba and he will not appear in court today. The Investigating Directorate Against Corruption says they will not be commenting further on the matter. Okusho ukuthi uDr. Melusi Gigaba akaboshwanga kodwa bayoxoxisana naye, bayo-engage naye. Asiyibambe la. Ngicela ukuza ukuphawula kwakho la comment section. Bengithi angikwazi senje lezi ndaba. Ngalo kwalokho mina nawe sidibana kwivideo elandelayo. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.